morning. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I will be giving you a prediction reading for the 6th of November. Now if you are new here, please subscribe, hit those like buttons guys, and of course I always tell you to comment down below. We've built quite a community here on my channel, so thank you for everyone who always makes the time to comment every week and even just to watch my videos. I really appreciate it because I do videos pretty much daily, which is a lot but I just have a lot of information to get out sometimes. So I'm going to close my eyes, we'll get started. Beautiful spring day here, sunshine, it's so nice. I finished the mowing yesterday. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry guys. Oh God, sorry guys. Spring. So my cats are wandering around too, if you see them in the background. Okay, let's close my eyes, we'll get started and we'll see what comes up. That's Lily. Getting Germany's rising. Germany's rising up. They're getting in their power. Power to the people in Germany. That's what I'm getting. They won't fold. People in Germany are very strong. They're not going to fold. They're going to stay really strong and they're going to stay united. I'm getting that for Germany. Let's see where else we go. Someone on the world stage, and this is someone quite famous, is calling out all the BS and garbage. We know there's a lot of people trying to do that. We know there's Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan. We've got a lot of people, but there's also others that are coming on board now, and they're wanting to speak up about the injustice of what's going on. You guys know about the amnesty. They're trying to, they're trying to talk about that we should all forgive and forget, but we know that's not going to happen. Gosh, they've destroyed lives, people's jobs. People have lost family and friends, as we all know, so I don't think the amnesty is really a great idea, is it, you guys? So I do feel there's more famous people wanting to speak out about their experiences, because the thing is, what you got to remember is these famous people are humans as well, and they've also gone through these separating and dividing, and they've had injuries, they've had things happen to them too. They're not, these people, just because they're in the more elite crowd doesn't mean they're exempt from things happening to them. So, you know, just Justin Bieber, blah, 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 his wife Hailey with her blood clots. Things have happened to people as well. Gosh, we're talking about Katy Perry's eye last week, so we don't know what's really going on there, do we? So there's a lot of things that a lot more celebrities and like famous people want to talk about. But as we know, they're all scared of being vilified, and that's really kept people quiet for a number of years now. Let's see where else we go. Hang on a minute. God, they're showing me someone's throwing like spears, like someone's throwing spears. It's like someone's trying to get the information to the sleepers, to the sleepwalkers. Someone's trying to get information to them. It's like they're nearly getting hit with these spears. It's probably the BS detectors, but we don't really throw spears. Someone's trying to throw spears at them and get them to wake up. Now, I don't know if this could be around their their own personal guidance. I feel like they're trying to get messages to them now. I feel like they've got their own personal guides, or whoever they've got is trying to steer them in the direction of finding out the information. So it's almost like the spears landing near them is waking them up. So I'm getting that the guides are trying to guide them to the information. God, fingers crossed. Come on, guides. But they're starting to get information landing near them now. So it's still going to be up to them if they go and look at the information. So they're showing me these spears landing, like being thrown, like by a Zulu, and being thrown and landing near their feet. So it's sort of waking them up. I mean, if a spear lands near your feet, you're going to turn and look, aren't you? So fingers, that they start to look at the information. So they're being guided. They're being guided. And see, that's what the Great Awakening process is. You get guided to wake up, and you have to start to use your intuition, your senses, and all these things. That's what the Great Awakening process is. So I'm getting the spears are being thrown to wake them up. Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Oh, did I tell you guys there's also, I know a lot of you love music out there. We always talk about music here on my channel. And often Duran Duran come up. There's a documentary out now. It's called something The Hollywood Vibe or something. And it's a documentary about Duran Duran. It got pretty good ratings too. So we'll all have to, all us diehard Duran Duran fans of Simon Le Bon and that, we'll have to go and check the documentary out. I thought I'd just let you guys know about that. Exciting. Documentaries on musicians and that are great, aren't they? Let's see where else we go today. Sorry, someone's cutting logs in the background if you can hear the sawing. We have a lot of wood fires here being in the mountains. God, I'm getting like eclipse season is coming. So I'm getting like the eclipse energy again where things are passing over. So you've got the exchange of energy. So I'm getting this eclipse season. There's a lot of movement and shifting and changing. God, I hope there is. But that's what I'm getting. There's eclipse that are happening now. There's this, well, the darkness into the light. That's how I always focus on eclipses. I always sort of feel like they're this moment of darkness, but then it comes into the light. And that's for the sleepwalkers, not for us. We've gone through all our eclipses. We're in the light now. Well, we see things differently, that's all. It's like the light is actually on for us. It's like somebody flicked the switch on and then we saw everything with this great clarity. Let's see where else we go. Oh, I'm getting England, of course. England's determined to make this right. Like I said, they were putting the band-aids on, they're propping up the bridge. They've been trying to prop up London Bridge for weeks now, but they're trying to get this right. But see, they're going back. This is Sushi and all the gang. They're actually going and studying the people now. So they're working out. Oh God. See, things don't go smoothly for their rollouts. You got to remember that. So now they're actually studying the people and figuring out what's going to work. What's their best method of attack going to be? Well, not attack, approach. Maybe we could say in our mind it's like attack, but their method of approach. Oh, hang on a minute. For some reason I'm getting the little English villages. The little English villages. See, that's what I'm getting, the little English villages. You must have a lot of little villages in England. Is that what you call them, on the outskirts? And the people don't want to be involved in all this. And this is what Sushi and all that know. They've got to get all the people. They can't just have a few of the people. They've got to have all the people on board. So I feel like a lot of these little villages are quite removed from the main narrative. So this is what Sushi's looking at. He's looking at incorporating everybody into his rollout. We know he is. But that's what I'm getting. They're actually studying the people and their habits and the way they navigate life. They're doing a lot of background, I guess you could say it's like stalking, but a lot of background studying of the people and what works. How can we get people to get more involved with the renewables? How can we get people to feel like, it's like I keep saying, they want to make the people feel like they're involved in the decision-making process in England and London and these areas. That's what I'm getting. They know they've got to incorporate the people more in these decisions because they haven't in the past. And that's what Sushi's working on. He's working on the how. How can we incorporate the people to feel like it's they're making the decisions, moving their lives forward? Because he knows, see, he knows, and that's why I keep getting the villages. And this could be not just around villages. This could be how people are set in their older ways, even in the cities. But that's what I'm getting. He knows people are set in their oldest way of living. They don't cope with change. And look, most people don't cope with change, but Sushi's working out, and his fellow colleagues, that people don't like change, and they don't like dramatic change, which is what they're doing with the renewables and all this. It's too overwhelming for them. Because I think, and this is where these leaders that are very wealthy and not in the position of the normal person, it's very hard for them to put themselves in our kind of shoes, where they are struggling to make ends meet, they can't afford to pay the bills, people are struggling to pay their mortgages. So he's got to look at this from a different perspective. And to his credit, he is trying to do that. He's trying to look at how he can incorporate the people. But as we all know, it's all a big illusion. It's people over there, no voices. They want to be heard, but they're not being heard. So it's all a big illusion at the moment. And that's what they're working on, incorporating the people. That they're going to be the ones making the change. They're the ones saving the environment. They're the ones helping the planet, you know. It's just the same old. All right, let's see where else we go. God, I'm getting Australia / New Zealand. We seem to work together. We seem to be put in the same category. I think, like I always say, Jacinda likes to think that it brings our countries have a bigger place on the map then when we're together. Hang on a minute. Jacinda and Elbow, oh gosh, tiring energy, guys. Jacinda and Elbow have a very big say in all this moving forward. They're very pivotal on the map. We always say they're right up there on the ladder of climbing with the elite leaders. They're right up there. They're really involved in this. They are. They're really involved in it. They're higher up in the hierarchy of manipulation and control, because we do hear a lot about them, don't we? I mean, even you guys over there, I'm sure, know about Jacinda Ardern. So I am getting that we work together to create this bigger voice in amongst the leaders. Hang on a minute. It's almost like they're showing me, like Klaus, for example, at the top, and he's given them some strings to pull. So Jacinda and Elbow are able to pull some strings. They've been sort of given their power to pull some strings in the great play. Maybe they're pulling the strings of the curtain, but I am getting that they're playing their part in the big play, or the clown show as we call it, but they've been given the strings, so they're attached. They're quite directly attached to the agenda now. We know that they are. I don't think they'll beat Trudeau though. He's always at the top, isn't he? He's the master manipulator. Gosh, I loved some of those heckling videos. Did any of you guys see those heckling videos where they were telling him to stick his jab up his... I loved it. You got to go check them out. Was it on John Talks or Carl Vernon or something? So funny, the heckling that Trudeau gets, isn't it, guys? Never on mainstream media though. Funny that, isn't it? We've got to search down deep in the YouTube world to see those videos. So that's what I'm getting. Oh, and I saw when I went. Thank you guys for all your nice feedback the other day. I did go see Aladdin. It was such a great little show. We have so much talent. There's so much talent around, isn't there? Singing and acting, and it was so funny. I had so many gut laughs. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. So, you know, these are the simple things that we do with our lives. We just go and do simple things, and we really enjoy those experiences. So it was nice to see everyone just out and about, mingling, socialising, and just having fun. So thank you guys. I did have a very good night at Aladdin. Let's see what else we get today. I'm getting that beekeeping's becoming a really big thing. It is actually. Beekeeping's becoming a very big thing. It must be good for the environment. I suppose they're thinking of pollination, but beekeeping is something that's really on the increase. That's growing in popularity. Gosh, you'd have to kit yourself out really well, wouldn't you? I'd be so scared to own bees. But a lot of people do now. I guess that's their way of contributing to the environment. But that's another way that people feel like they're helping the environment, is by beekeeping. That's becoming, I wonder why that's become. Maybe there's something interesting to do with honey. I wonder if that's something to do with maybe that they're going to use honey to glue all the bugs together into like crunchy bars so we can eat them. I don't know, but honey's definitely becoming very popular, having bees at home. There's another area that we haven't probably thought of, guys. We're all growing our own veggies and everything, aren't we? Maybe we need to look at honey and owning some bees. But that is definitely something that's on the rise. Once upon a time, people were too scared of that, and it was up to the bee farmers. But now that's becoming like just like a backyard thing, isn't it? Interesting. I'm getting that people are scared. People are scared. People are scared of the new variants and what's coming. They're unsure. Oh, God, it just goes on and on, doesn't it, guys? People are still running and hiding. They're running and hiding from government. They're running and hiding from CV virus. People are just living like recluses, which, as we know here on my channel, that's what government wanted. They wanted people to be away from each other, hiding away. Gosh, how many people are wearing masks again? It's nuts, isn't it, guys? So I'm getting that people are still living, a lot of people, not all, not us probably, although we do live a simple life, but a lot of people are living like recluses because there's the uncertainty. But see, people are starting to get that gut feeling now, and that's what the guides are saying. People don't know what's real and what's not real. They're starting to get confused by all this. Because how could, and see, this is the question, how could the CV virus create all of this? It can't. So there is this element of doubt. Like I said, a lot of people work in the renewables industry. They work in mining. They work in a lot of these industries. Meat industry, example, farmers. You know, they're all a bit of a wake-up now. God, we know in New Zealand people are waking up, aren't they? Taxing everyone for their cow burps and farts, and like, I told someone about that the other day and they just said that was rubbish. There's no way that would be happening. Anyway, when it comes to their shore and it's under their nose, they might start to realise some of the truths. Look at Netherland farmers. Nothing on the news, nothing. We all know about it because we find it all on YouTube and we share our experiences, but absolutely nothing on mainstream media. They are so good at hiding this, but then I guess when the big honchos own all the media platforms, what hope have we got? And we know probably Elon Musk is following along with everything. Makes you sick, doesn't it? We were all hoping it'd be the truth platform, but I think it's going down south at the moment. Anyway, let's see where else we go. God, I'm still getting a town here called Townsville up in North Queensland in Australia. There's a lot going on around Townsville. Now, I don't know if they've had flooding. They might have had flooding. Flooding again. Gee, what a surprise to us that more towns are being flooded. I get that's where the big military growth is happening in Australia. There's a lot of military growth up the top end of Australia. As we know, all of us, China is trying to take over. I think they've even got, you know, the 60 Minutes show. I think here in Australia they're actually talking about how China's the big danger to the world, and yeah, well, we could have told them all that, but no one listened to us because all they ever pushed was Russia and Ukraine. But oh, now suddenly China's become a real danger to Australia. God, where's everybody been? So we've known that all along, haven't we? The pyramid, and it's not Russia at the top. I'll see if there's something else to close with today. Oh, the gods. They're showing me that people need to go back to prospecting, like panning for gold in the creek. People need to get back to basics and find some gold. So if you can find some gold, go and find some gold, because obviously I'm guessing that the message that they're sending is that there's wealth in gold. See, gold's a good investment. It's very safe. It fluctuates, but it always holds its value very well. So I guess we got the panning for gold. Go back to basics. It's saying when in doubt, go back to basics, and it's showing me that panning for gold. Yeah, I'm just getting that panning for gold, in, like near a creek or a river, and the guy's shaking the thing, and there's finding little nuggets of gold. And they're giving me another Midnight Oil song. Midnight Oil's Midnight Oil, the band from Australia, they're not together now. Well, they do sometimes get together, but they were a band from years ago. They were a very political band. They're the ones that sang US Forces. But they're giving me another song from them around this, and I think it's called Blue Sky Mining. And the Blue Sky Mining Company won't save me. Who's gonna save me? That's the words. So I'm gonna leave you with that song today. Let's go check out Blue Sky Mining. I'm sure that's what it's called, by Midnight Oil. They sang very political songs, and maybe there's a message in there that we're meant to receive today. So I'm gonna say goodbye from Australia. Take care, everybody. Let's go check out that song. Pretty sure it's Blue Sky Mining by Midnight Oil. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to enjoy my spring today and go take my doggos for a walk. And I'll say goodbye from Australia. Hit the like buttons and comment down below. You know, I love to hear from you. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.